Diddy, he done that cause I paid. Hey,
let go.
Cause I paid this on his ass. Hey, what's Lena say? She say a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun. Cause I paid. Hey, cause I paid this on his ass. Hey, what's Lena say?
Let go.
Diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun.
Make sure that you guys are liking this video. Like this video, like this video, share this video. Cause the fans. Hey.
Cause the fans is on his ass. Hey.
Let go.
Hey, what's Lena say? She say a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun. Diddy.
Gathering close.
Diddy, he done that
Cause I paid. Hey. There you go.
Cause I paid this on his ass.
J-Lo was trying to told us some win.
Hey.
J-Lo was trying to told us some
She
win.
say a diddy dun dun.
Gathering close.
A diddy dun dun.
Make sure that you guys are sharing this video.
Diddy, he done that. Diddy, he done that. Cause I paid. Hey, cause I paid this on his ass. Hey.
I'm sharing it.
Hey.
I'm sharing this live out.
She say a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun.
He did it.
Diddy, he done that.
He done that shit.
Diddy,
he done that shit. Cause that fed. They wouldn't be coming if he wasn't motherfucking guilty win. Yes, he did. You know them feds, how they do win. Yes, he did. Gathering close. We got all the receipts.
Hey, what's Lena say? She say a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun.
It's a wrap.
Diddy, he done that cause I paid. Hey, cause I paid.
Like this video. We got a lot of things to get into.
Hey.
I'm sharing it. Are you guys sharing it?
What's
I'm sharing it.
She say a diddy
Everybody needs to know that we live.
A diddy dun dun. Diddy, he dun dun.
Dun.
Diddy, he done that cause I paid. Hey, cause I paid this on his ass.
Okay, one more place. One more time. For the girls in the back. For the girls in the back.
She say a diddy dun dun.
Diddy.
A diddy dun dun.
Diddy. He done. Hey.
Diddy, he done that cause I paid. Hey, cause I paid this on his ass.
Hey, Crown family. Yes, I said, hey, Crown family. Guys, so like this video right now. Act like you know where you at. This is the home of the lituation, the latest place on earth when gathering close. Oh, Lord. Oh, that lotion I put on didn't do nothing. Let me try this one. This one always seems to do me something weird. Girl, come on in. Oh, you gotta be careful with that Vaseline stuff with that shit, girl. Ooh. Yes, it did. Because, girl, the presence of the Lord is here. Like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. I'm gonna wait till these likes get up. When, yes, like this video when you see the title. You see the title, Sean Diddy Combs Baby Oil. Okay, we like to call it Diddy Oil. Yes, it did. Yes, if you really want it, if you really need it, Diddy's got it. All the damn Diddy Oil. Weird out of his motherfucking house. Weird. Feds confiscated over 1,000 bottles of Diddy Oil, which they are calling lubricant. Yeah, you sir. Yeah, you sir. And according to BUZBEE, yes, it did. I tried to told you something I win. I tried to told you something I win. Yes, it did. According to BuzzBee, the Diddy oil contained GHB. My, my, my. My, my. Oh. BuzzBee, by the way, only filed 6 of the alleged 120 lawsuits of the 13,000 inquiries. My. All under anonymous names. John Doe's and Jane Doe's. Nobody knows. My. My. You mean they didn't hear it from SLOAN Bear like everybody else? I think they betting on SLOAN. You know, she was right about the whole Kim Porter thing, you know, with the Cassie Ventura lawsuit being filed around, I believe, the time of her death, or was it her birthday? It's one of those things. It was very uncanny. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. But because information is leaking, people are using that information to file lawsuits in an attempt to garner, you know, a substantial amount of money via the Diddy Fund. Yes, it is. It's very much so a Diddy Fund going on when everybody trying to get a little pee of the Diddy billions. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. BuzzBee is no different when you heard it here first when only 6 lawsuits filed. I wonder why that is. I mean, they all filed under John Doe's and Jane Doe's anyhow when, and from the looks of things, there has been no new evidence produced from the lawsuits. Otherwise, we would see it all over the internet where the only thing these lawsuits are alleging are things that we have heard on the internet. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. For instance, the baby oil containing GHB. That's nothing. That's not a new revelation, nor is it a fact. It's not a fact. And it's the lawsuits that allege that they were doused with GHB and somehow got high. From my research and from doctor analysis, there is no way topically to get high from GHB. My. So it'll be very interesting to see how these lawsuits develop. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We got a lot of things to get into. We got a lot of things to get into. Everybody trying to get them a little peace win. Everybody trying to get them a little peace win. Social media win. The media outlets, the news. Everybody is going Diddy crazy. Yes, it did. Every day you wake up to some new Diddy tea. Okay, new lawsuits being filed, new victims popping out of the woodworks when new accusations. Just, it's crazy. It's crazy. And it makes you wonder if one man is really capable of all this harm. You know, BUZBEE alleged 13,000 alleged victims reached out to his firm. Now, I know he was getting his freak on and everything and at the freak offs and shit, but damn! You know? You know? Honestly, to me, it's all these attorneys, clout chasing, looking for media attention and Insta fame. Why all of these lawsuits are being filed. It's the clout chase of it all. You know, and again, we're not into victim shaming or anything, but I would like to see the evidence. It's like anybody who was ever in close proximity, anybody that has ever been to a Diddy party can go ahead and file a lawsuit and see if they can get some money. If you've seen anything, nothing even have to happen to you. You just have to feel as if something was going to happen. Did you guys see that one of his newest victims coming forward and doing an interview? Where is that interview at? Hold on. Let me make sure I got my receipts up. Okay. Make sure I got my receipts up. When? Girl. Yes. One of his victims came forward. Her name is Tania. And she did an interview with Soft White Underbelly. And you know, she only felt as though she was going to be trafficked. If you listen to her story, we're going to take a peek during this live. Nothing actually happened to her. She seen some things that she felt was odd, but nothing actually was done to her physically. But she says the things that she's seen torment her till this day. Again, everybody is in it for the monies, okay? They're trying to get a quick bag. You know, he settled with Cassie real quick. We don't see Diddy put it up much of a fight. He's not going to be financially equipped after the feds get through wiping him dry to fight all of these allegations. So I think people are really just putting in their bid and hoping to walk away with a bag. It's did. Absolutely. They all can't be Jane and John Does. We need some names. And ultimately, in court, that's what's going to happen. The judge is going to ultimately decide that they can't be anonymous. That's what's happened in his previous lawsuits that were filed under Jane and John Does. You know, if you're going to make all these allegations with no receipt, we need to know who the fuck you are. Okay, on period. Majority of these lawsuits were filed with no evidence. It's not like the Little Rod lawsuit or the Cassie Ventura lawsuits. You know, they included evidence, photos, you know, name drop, dates, you know, times, you know, they were actually known affiliates of Diddy. You know what I mean? These new lawsuits from these, you just don't know. You just don't know. For all we know, BuzzBeE made it all up. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We've got a lot of things to get into. You see the title. You see the title. My. So before we get into the mess, you guys already know what time it is. Yeah, it is time for our Crown Family roll call. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Skilla, yes, I'm so glad that you can make it. Like this video, like this video. King Gemini, I know that's right. Trina, hey Trina friend. Tiffany, yes, like this video, like this video. We need to trigger the algorithm. We need to send out our notifications when they need to stop playing with the king. Iridescent unicorn farts, hey friend. Yes, like this video. Cherie Harris, hey friend. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Truth Davis in the building. I know that's right. Quick! We need a number 10 and up. 10 and up. We have quotas to meet, Crown Family. Let's make sure that we are supporting the show. You guys all know how important it is to support. The YouTube is taking 45% out of the official campaign and all of your favorite content creators all the way across the board. So it's very important that you guys support me. You guys are literally the backbone of this platform, and that's why we call you our trophies. Yes. Trophies, hop out of the bushes. We're looking for the quickest Twitter fingers in the chat. Give me a number 10 and up. Yes. What do y'all think about everything going on? The title, twin. Okay, this is the interactive segment of your day. Hop out of the bushes and say something to me. Yes, it did. Well, I pull up all my receipts. Need to pull up my receipts, when, girl. Because what happened when? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. While you guys are liking this video, while you guys are supporting this video, while you guys are coming up with the number of the day, Ooh.
Hey, what's Lena say? She say, a diddy dun dun.
Hey,
Diddy dun dun.
Diddy
Diddy dun dun.
dun.
Diddy dun dun.
Cause I face.
Hey. Cause I face is on his ass. Hey, what's Lena say? She say, a diddy dun dun. Cause I face is on his ass. Hey, what's Lena say? She say, a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun. Diddy dun dun. Diddy dun dun. Cause I face. Hey. Cause I face is on his ass. Hey, what's Lena say? She say, a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun.
Okay, we're back.
Diddy dun dun. Diddy dun dun. Cause I face. Hey. Cause I face is on his ass. Hey, what's Lena say? She say, a diddy dun dun. A diddy dun dun. Diddy dun dun. Diddy dun dun. Cause I face. Hey.
Okay. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Thank you, friends. Shout out to Laura Lee. Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. Did we get a number of the day? We're looking for our number of the day. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Win. I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it win. Gathering close. Like this video. Where my trophies? I'm waiting for my trophies to pop up. Win. Like this video. Are the support links pinned? Somebody let me know something went in the chat. Gathering close.
Hey, cause I said this on his ass. Hey, what's Lena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun, a diddy diddy dun dun, diddy diddy he dun dun, diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause I said, hey, cause I said this on his ass. Hey, what's Lena say? She say a diddy diddy dun dun, a diddy diddy dun dun, diddy diddy he dun dun, diddy diddy he dun dun. Cause I said,
My.
hey,
like this video, like this video, like this video. The number of the day is 12. Thank you, Skilo, for you. I know, that's right. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got a lot of things to get into. We've got a lot of things to get into. You see the title. There have been 6 new lawsuits filed when civil lawsuits filed that are claiming that Diddy's baby oil was laced with drugs. My. 6 lawsuits filed by the BUZBEE law firm by John Doe's and Jane Doe. Okay. This information is not coming from the feds. Let's be very clear. These are allegations that Diddy oil has not been tested by the feds. The results of the Diddy oil has not been shared with the public. These are allegations in a civil lawsuit, and any one of you can go file a civil lawsuit today and allege anything that you want. You don't need BUZBEE. You don't need Ariel Mitchell. Okay, and if you're a broke bitch, you could go down there and submit a fee waiver to like lawsuits filed that claim Diddy's baby oil was laced with drugs. Gathering close. Now, from our research, we have found that being doused with Diddy oil will not get you high. Okay? But these lawsuits are alleging that that's exactly what happened. Now, either this is a new drug, Diddy that had some shit engineered. This is not something that is on the market when these people are not being 100% truthful. I'm not saying they were not in close proximity with Diddy. I'm not saying that they were not assaulted by Diddy. I believe is that people are hearing things on the media and they are embellishing their stories for believability. They want people to believe them. If everybody believes the Diddy oil was used as a lubricant, then, you know, it's not going to be hard for them to believe that that lubricant, that same lubricant that he used, was used to drug me. Again, the only way that GHB can have its effect on your body is if it is ingested. My. So I guess, you know, if it is being used as a lubricant, then, and it's going inside of you, then, you know, then I guess you could get high. But being doused with the lubricant in a topical way, like rubbing it in, you know, like a lotion, then no. My. In the federal indictment brought against Sean Diddy Combs in September, prosecutors claimed that during raids on Combs' properties, federal agents had seized more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Okay? Around here, we call it that Diddy oil. If you really want it, if you really need it, he's got it. Yeah. Diddy oil. Gather in close, gather in close, gather in close. If you really want it, if you really need it. Ooh, yeah. I got that Diddy oil. Y'all, come on, get that party on. If you really want it, if you really need it, we got it. Yeah. Diddy's got it. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. When asked by TMZ why the embattled star would have so much Diddy oil in his house. Anybody want their body oil? All you gotta do is say yeah. Yeah. Anybody need that Diddy oil? Yes, every time they mention baby oil, I'm going to play the song. Every time they mention baby oil, I'm going to play the song. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support. The number today is 12. And share this video. It's up in this stuff. My. They said, why he have so much Diddy oil in his house? Combs' lawyer, Mark Agnifilio, attempted to shrug it off, saying Combs has a big house and buys in bulk. That explanation didn't do much to quell speculation, and now a series of new lawsuits are adding fuel to the fire. I mean, Costco literally came forward within 24 hours, like the way Diddy settled that Cassie Ventura lawsuit and noted publicly that they don't even sell Diddy oil, baby oil, or any of that lube that Diddy had in his house. They don't have any of that. They wasn't a part of the freak offs. Okay, they don't have any contracts or any connects with Diddy. Diddy don't even have a Costco card. Okay, gathering close. Okay, none of the shit was in his motherfucking name anyhow. When okay, don't be trying to connect no shit to us. That's what they said when. That's what they said when. Yeah, they said a gallon of peanut oil is cheaper than that Diddy oil. My. This week, 6 anonymous lawsuits were brought against Combs by Tony BUZBEE, a personal injury lawyer out of Houston, who's been soliciting clients through a hotline. These new lawsuits, which were obtained by The Cut, come from 4 men and 2 women, all of whom claim to have been sexually assaulted by Combs. My. You know, and that's what, also alarming about a lot of the lawsuits, they're all alleging that the assault was at the hands of Combs himself. What about the well-oiled enterprise, the machine behind Combs that's soliciting girls and little boys and recruiting people for these freak-offs between 1995 and 2021. All 6 complaints share the same introductory section, which features a claim that Combs' now notorious Diddy oil say, oh, yeah, ooh, hey, Diddy oil. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. If you really want it, if you really need it. Diddy's got all the baby oil at his motherfucking house. Okay, on period. Talk about a shortage. My. Girl. Like this video, like this video, like this video. close. Okay. The complaints allege that Combs particularly fancied the use of the popular date rape drug rohypnol or GHB to commit heinous non-consensual acts of sexual violence and rape against countless victims. My. Somebody said, Diddy did it. Right. Hypnol and GHB are not the same drug, though the complaints appear to use the terms interchangeably. The complaints go on to allege that Combs would use the drug in an alcoholic beverage served at his parties. My. So why did he need to put it in the baby? So you mean that you seen him putting baby or Diddy oil in your drinks and you still like sneaking doses into drinks provided to his victims? Like, mean, there's no way that you can allege it unless you've seen it, right? You seen him taking baby oil and putting it into your drinks. I mean, that's what you would think that it is if you've seen it. I mean, they confiscated 1,000 baby oil bottles from his house, right? My. What proof do they have to go along with their allegations? Whether a drug test, did they wake up in the hospital? Do they not remember because that's a side effect of GHB? I'm not sure. There are also allegations of Combs dousing victims in lotion or similar body oils laced with GBH. I don't know if that's something different, GHB, GBH, I don't know. So that the drug would be absorbed through the victim's skin and make it easier to take advantage of, exploit, and assault him or her, the complaints read. My. Idiot! Oh! Ooh, yeah. I got the body on. Y'all come on, get that body on. If you really want it, if you really need it, we got it. Okay. Gather in close. Gather in close. Like this video, like this video, like this video. And remember to support trophies. Hop out of the bushes and support the show. The number of the day is 12. This appears to be a reference to allegations made by a different Combs accuser who sued him for sexual assault back in July. While she didn't mention the Diddy oil in her complaint, earlier this month, her lawyer Ariel Mitchell Kidd claimed in an interview with News Nation that Combs had squirted some type of lubricant or oil onto her client, leading to her body becoming more and more limp. My. Again, this was not in her initial complaint. A lot of these allegations are coming post Sloan Bayer's prediction that there is more to the Diddy oil than what meets the eye. And she predicted that there is drugs in the oil, GHB. And from there, the rumor mill has gone insane. And more lawsuits have been filed. And even attorneys like Ariel Mitchell Kidd, who are not credible, by the way, are alleging updating their complaints. Updating. This is not in their original complaint. They're updating their complaints to include the Diddy oil. Which, again, in my eyes, makes me feel as though these people aren't being truthful. You know, she's also alleged that she had to update the police report to include Diddy's name. I mean, don't call it a money grab. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. She felt that whatever the liquid was being squirted on her had something in it, which essentially debilitated her and her faculties, Michelle Kidd explained. While narcotics and baby oil were both mentioned separately in the federal indictment against Combs, prosecutors claimed that both were seized from his homes in the federal raids. There were no details about the baby oil being laced. Okay. Again, the federal government has not said anything about the baby oil being laced. Okay. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Again, Sloan Bayer took a shot in the dark, and I feel like this is exactly what these attorneys and these new victims are doing, and hoping that there is some truth there, to the claim that the GHB, that the Diddy oil has GHB in it. My. Anybody need that Diddy oil? My. Similarly, in Cassandra Cassie Ventura's original lawsuit filed back in November 2023, she alleged that prior to Freakoff, sexual performances orchestrated by Combs in which he allegedly forced victims to participate, the mogul assistant would stock hotel rooms with baby oil and Astro Glide. My. But one thing that Cassie did not mention was that the Diddy oil was laced. She didn't say anything about it being laced. She said there were freak off goodie bags, or something like that he would provide with like condoms and different things for his wild, freaky parties. And let's be clear, okay? Let's be very clear. There's a difference between a Diddy party and a freak off. Freak off was the party that happened after the party, okay? Where R. Kelly and all the other, 69 gods would link up, okay? Y'all like this video, like this video. Gather in close. Trophies, girl. Well, yeah. Ventura claimed that Combs, her boyfriend at the time, would instruct her to pour excessive amounts of oil over herself. She noted that Combs would supply her with drugs, including GHB, before freak-offs, but did not mention anything about the baby oil being laced with drugs. Combs' legal team has denied all of the newest allegations made in BUZBEE's lawsuits. In court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted anyone, adult or minor, man or woman. They said in a statement, and this is why the attorneys should just shut the fuck up, because, a lot of this information is coming by way of the attorneys. Agnifilio, Diddy's attorney, alleged that he talked to the sex workers and many of the people who have participated in the freak-offs, and he's alleging that it was all consensual. And my whole thing is, if he was doing all of that in the first place, lock his ass up. And then Cassie alone is alleging that she did not want to participate in any of these freak-offs. So that alone is trafficking and force to participate in sexual activities against her will, and it must have been true, because why else would he settle so quickly and so amicably? My. Y'all like this video, like this video. My. In a statement, BUZBEE promised that more lawsuits were coming, writing, "We expect to be filing more and more cases over the next several weeks, naming Mr. Combs and others as defendants." My. And again, I'm not really interested in BUZBEE's lawsuits. They include no evidence and no names. Like, what are we doing? what are we doing? I guess he's just going off his gut feeling. If these people sound truthful, then I'm filing a lawsuit. If I feel like they're not being truthful, then maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Were you expecting this from BUZBEE? You know, he was alleging that he had all of this evidence. I was expecting more evidence, maybe text, maybe some photos, something to prove that these people were in close proximity to Diddy, that they knew Diddy. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Nancy Grace recently was live to discuss Sean Diddy Combs and the Diddy oil being laced when she was talking to a doctor who ultimately said that topically GHB has no effect. It must get into your system by a cut, mouth, wound, laceration, sex, I guess. So, hey, maybe the condoms were laced with GHB. I don't know. Maybe that whole goodie bag had GHB laced products. Who knows? The feds confiscated the products, and you know, I think it's pretty. I think it's best to wait for the feds to determine if there were any other chemicals in the Diddy oil before we jump out the window and make ourselves look foolish. You know, kind of like Thalia, the woman who offered her ex-boyfriend $3 million to go along with the lies. My. And again, I'm not defending Diddy. I think he's guilty. I just don't think that he did all of what they are alleging that he's doing today. I mean, 13,000 victims is kind of egregious. Yes, it did. And again, his attorney, Ignilfio, alleges that he's in contact with the sex workers. They're willing to testify. You know, the feds have their own witnesses. So this case is going to be very interesting as it develops. The federal case, that is, not these civil cases. All of these civil cases are turning out to be trash. Yeah, and it's really muddying the waters, okay, for the real victims. Like the Little Rods and the you know, the Cassie Venturas and the real victims, you know? Yeah. Y'all like this video, like this video. Nancy Grace speaks the Diddy oil win.
Diddy doesn't have his private chef, so he's whining about it. So bottom line,
Ooh,
Sean Combs is whining about being behind bars. He's blaming the feds. It's their fault the Cassie video was leaked, which it wasn't leaked by the federal agents. I suspect someone on the Cassie Ventura side may know how it got out, but blaming the victims is the single worst thing he's doing. When you find out what his trial strategy is going to be, that's it. The whole thing is it's the victim's fault. It was all consensual, and they were either hookers or hoes. That's the defense.
Mark Agnifilo claims he has
My. They were all hookers or hoes. He paid them all. It was a business arraignment win. My. It was all business win. It was all business win. My. Did the business go wrong? Did things get sour when? What had happened when? Oh, was GHB used? My. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Yes, friend. Shout out to Tori Jackson Patino. Yes, thank you, friend, for moderating in the chat. Remember to support this video. Support. Where are my trophies? We've been live nearly an hour. Remember to hop out of the bushes and support the show. And note that we can't do it without your support. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video, and remember to support Crown Family Win. My.
Interviewed multiple sex workers involved in Diddy's freak-offs, and the consensus is nothing ever seemed non-consensual. Agnifilo asserts the witnesses say no one was too drunk or too high to understand what...
They're going to mess around and let Diddy walk, okay, on period, with all of this nonsense, okay? It doesn't matter. A hoe can say no to. Absolutely. A hoe can say no to. And then there's laws, okay? If you were flying these hoes out and, keeping these hoes against their will and things like that, then, there's a lot of federal stipulations that, we the people don't quite understand. We don't fully understand the legalities behind what Diddy did. We know this wrong. Okay? Like when you hear, the charges, we're like, oh, that's fucked up. But what did Diddy do exactly that qualified as sex trafficking? Racketeering? Force? Sex labor? Like, again, this is going to be very interesting as it develops.
What they were doing. However, even in the case that victims did agree to participate, the state may argue Combs's exorbitant wealth and extreme power made victims feel like they had no choice but to comply.
My, like this video, like this video, like this video.
They're essentially saying it's a lubricant for an orgy. I guess. I don't know.
My. Lubrication for orgies, Win. What are your thoughts?
Well, you need 1,000. One bottle of baby oil goes a long way. I don't know what you need 1,000 for. I mean, he has a big house. He buys in bulk. I think they have Costco's in every place where he has a home. I mean, have you sat?
I think he only settled one civil lawsuit, friend. I don't think, and that's with Cassie. I don't think he settled any of the other ones, but I could be wrong. Y'all let me know it in the chat. Has any of the other lawsuits, the civil lawsuits filed against Diddy, been settled? And right now, being that he's been indicted federally, those civil lawsuits will be stayed until the federal lawsuit is over. The federal lawsuit precedes the civil lawsuits in importance legally.
That in a parking lot of a Costco and see what people walk out of there with? Not 1,000 bottles of baby oil. I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was. Let's just say it's a lot. Okay.
How did Harvey Levin keep himself from laughing right there? That clip is from our friends.
Okay. Let's just shut the fuck up. Like, why are you talking so much? Like, doing exclusive interviews, participating in documentaries. Like, what's going on with folk? What's going on with folk? Are they all using the Diddy? Okay, are they all using that Diddy oil?
At TMZ, and there's a class that they need to offer at law school. It's called Sit Down and Shut Up.
Okay.
Lawyers cannot shut up. They just can't. So why Agnifilo engage with Levin, who is also a lawyer? Well, that was just stupid. Okay, there's really not a nice way to say it. But speaking of baby oil, which, by the way, Agnifilo, the allegation it was used as a lubricant at the freak-offs, a euphemistic term, according to prosecutors, for sessions.
My. For grape sessions, Lord. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Gather in close. Where my trophies at? Where my trophies at? It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Remember to support the show.
All right, let's bring it all home here. We can snicker all we want to at Diddy whining behind bars or Agnifilo sticking his foot in his mouth. But what we're talking about are new and recent charges that Combs and or his staff laced the baby oil with the date drug. These are not my words. These are words coming straight out of a legal document in a civil complaint, one of 6 new complaints filed in the last 48 hours.
Again, these are civil complaints. There was no testing of the Diddy oil. These are allegations. Let's be very clear. Anyone can go and file a civil lawsuit and allege anything that they want. And yeah, pretty much have to go and prove it in a court of law. How do they prove that the Diddy oil had GHB in it? That's what I want to know. Unless the feds come forward and say, you know, this is that, or they have their own bottle of Diddy oil that they took from the freak off, or, you know, that they had tested, and or they went to the hospital the day after or the day of, and like, how do you know? Like, what evidence? It's been decades.
Claiming Combs, quote, particularly fancied, end quote, retinol, the date drug, gamma hydroxybutyrate.
Absolutely, Fran. Absolutely. Now, if there's blackmail and revenge porn and, you know, taping without consent, you know, he did have cameras all over his house. So chances are these things, these freak offs were recorded. Did he have consent? You know, he's alleging that these people were sex workers. So, I mean, chances are he paid them. Was there any contract signed? Any, you know, agreements? Like, who knows what the full extent of the freak offs, like the inner workings of the machine, you know? Because I'm sure that it's more than Diddy. That's what I'm trying. It's more than Diddy. That's what makes me feel like a lot of these people are not being honest. How did you get there? How did you meet Diddy? Like, what was the process? Like, y'all go straight into, bitch, he squirting motherfucking oil on me, bitch, and then taking advantage of me. Like, no, bitch, back up a little bit, because everybody is not invited to Diddy's parties. Everybody don't get into the freak offs, okay? You got 13,000 people alleging that they were at the fucking freak offs, but nobody knows how they got there. How did you get there? How did you end up in that situation? That's what I want to know. A lot of them are starting off these complaints with the sexual assault. Like, we want to know that too. But how did you end up in this predicament? How did 13,000 people end up in this predicament? And how did it go unchecked for decades?
And would then, quote, commit heinous non-consensual acts of sex, violence, and it claims that Combs would, quote, secretly spike alcoholic beverages like champagne or lemon drop cocktails with GHB. It goes on and on and on. Now, we've all heard of drinks being laced with GHB, the date drug. But have you ever heard of a bodily lubricant or lotion being laced with GHB?
My. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Is there anything that you could put on your skin topically that will debilitate you? Leave you unconscious? Leave your limbs limp? Let me know in the chat. Is there anything that you could rub on your skin that will leave you motionless? I guess. Like this video right now, and remember to support. Where my trophies at? Remember to hop out of the bushes and support. Like this video, subscribe to this video when it's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. We have quotas to meet Crown Family. Remember to hop out of the bushes and like this video, support this video. It's up and it's stuck. We can't do it without you. We can't do it without you, Ian. We can't do it without you. No, but can it be absorbed? I have CBD lotion. Can it be similar? I don't know. I mean, according to doctors, it needs to be ingested. So I don't know if mixing it with baby oil will help it absorb into the skin. That is the rumor. But yeah, that is the rumor that mixing it, the GHB with baby oil, helps it absorb into the skin. My.
Hypnol. I'm going to go straight out to Dr. Bethany Marshall. You know what? We had a good time making crying sounds, or I did. But now I want to talk about what this means. Now, the concept of lacing a body lotion with GHB, that's going to be new to a lot of people. And you say, how does that work? Is that like rubbing a baby aspirin on your arm and expecting your headache to go away? Wait. Think about cannabis oil. All right? Oil infused with the main ingredient of pot. And by all accounts, it works. It's even medicinally prescribed. All those doctors can't be wrong, Dr. Bethany. What do you make of this legal allegation that has emerged in the last 48 hours?
My. What are your thoughts, Crown Family? Let me know in the chat. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, Win? Oh, we've been live for an hour, Win. We've been live for an hour, Win. Oh, if we're going to stay live any longer, I'm going to need some trophies to hop out of the bushes. Win. Okay, on period. Win. We got a lot more where that came from. Win. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video. When we need our notifications to go out. We need our notifications to go out. When. My. I thought he was storing it in the Diddy oil bottle since GHB is colorless. That's what I thought, when. That's what I thought. I mean, personally, I thought that maybe he was selling it and probably just stored it in the baby oil bottle so that, you know, people wouldn't suspect, like, you know, if any government agencies came in there, you know, the police, the feds, that they wouldn't suspect that the baby oil was drugs. And, you know, so far, so good, you know. I think it's about money, maybe drug trade. I don't think that he was using the baby oil for sex personally. I think mixing the GHB with baby oil would fuck up the drug. So I think that would be pointless to do. I'm not sure. I don't do drugs. But, you know, I wouldn't want to mix my marijuana with anything, so you know, I feel like that would probably you know, have some weird side effects, you know, for the GHB users. Yeah, that's what I think it was. And I think people, because the Fed said it was lubricant, they assumed that it was lubricant, that people are taking 1 + 1 and they're creating these wild stories. That's what I think. I think it was drugs. He was selling drugs. That's what I think. Like this video, like this video, like this video, Win. My. I mean, who needs that much lube? Who needs that much baby oil? I think it was drugs. My. Like this video, subscribe to this video, We're so close to our next milestone. We are so close to this next milestone. Support this video. Let me see those trophies in the chat. Let me see those trophies in the chat. It's up and stuck here in the home of the situation. Let's go. I'll wait. Win. I'll wait for the trophies to pop on out. Win. The number of the day. The number of the day is 12. So they were just drinking, dragging, and partying. My. My. Ooh. Yeah, I don't personally think that the baby oil was mixed with drugs. I think it was pure GHB. That's what I think.
Be bigger.
And I think that he was selling it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not drug trafficking best practices. Or maybe he was putting it in the drinks, you know what I'm saying? You know. But I don't think he was dousing people. Why would you waste the GHB like that? You only need a few drops, possibly. Don't give me the line. But all you have to do is put it in the drink. You know, you got all this GHB. Why you wasting it dousing people? Isn't that a waste? That's like pouring out a bottle of your favorite liquor. You know, enjoy it is to drink. The GHB was in baby oil bottles as a disguise. But I don't think it was used as a lubricant. No, I don't. I think it was just hidden in plain sight, you know? Yeah, it was to cover what was really inside. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like this video, like this video, like this video, win. So, Tania is a woman who is alleging that she was at P. Diddy's freak off. We are going to review some of this video. I mean, it depends. I don't know how long we're going to be here. It depends on the support. Remember to hop out of the bushes and support this video. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. Support, support, support. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. GHB is marketed as pipe cleaners. That's crazy. He was doing something with the private plane. Who knows? My.
About to be 23.
December of this channel. December of 22.
Oh yeah, about to be 23.
December of 20.
Everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. Again, this is Tania, a woman who was allegedly almost sex trafficked at one of Diddy's parties.
You were here. Did our first interview. You were just some girl that I met through a friend.
Right.
And you were doing this interview and you mentioned something about...
I accidentally mentioned it too. Like it slipped out.
About P. Diddy.
About P. Diddy.
You went to one of his parties.
Yeah. Crazy party.
And he's in the news now because of all the scandal.
And they didn't believe me. But when it started coming out, people were like mentioning me like, you were telling the truth about it. And I'm like, duh, I'm not gonna lie about something like that. And I kind of like tried to briefly talk about it because I knew it wasn't gonna seem true because it was just too much. It was too crazy. It was too crazy. People were gonna think that I was just lying. It had like a lot of people involved, celebrities and stuff. So I was trying to be real vague about it. But that party traumatized me.
How'd you get invited to it?
By being with a prince.
My. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now.
That I met in LA. He lived in Glendale.
She said, is this a prostitute? She looked like a prostitute. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. She said in this interview that if Diddy would have paid her, everything would have been all right, pretty much.
California. And, you know, long story short, I got out of this crazy little contract and I was looking for somebody to invest in me. And I knew somebody who knew somebody that was like, I want to introduce you to a prince. He know a lot of celebrities, producers and stuff. So I never put two and two together that this prince knew P. Diddy as
you
the
say
producer.
Prince? Prince of what?
He was Arabian Prince.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
And
What?
he really was a prince for real. But I wasn't worried about him being a prince. I was worried about who he actually knew. So when he invited me to, he met me, he said, I want to invite you tomorrow to Music Ultra Week, whatever. And it's like an event, Ultra Music Week. It's like an event for like 2 weeks where people party, including P. Diddy. And they party at Club Live. They party at like just in South Beach, Star Island, like where P. Diddy stays or throw his freak offs at. And I never knew that we were going to go there because I was there for 2 weeks and I knew it was something fishy. He kept saying, I got a surprise for you. I got a surprise for you. I'm like, but I'm only supposed to stay for 2 weeks and I'm here longer than 2 weeks. And it was almost a month. It was basically a month by then. And he was like, no, because I just want you to meet one special person. So he ended up telling me, like, when we went to Club Live, he was like, guess where we're going tonight? I'm like, where? He's like, to P. Diddy's house. I'm like, oh, really?
My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. My. Her daughter is 1 now. In her second interview, she sounded like a trifling mother and is pregnant. Lord.
I'm like, that's crazy because I hear a lot about P. Diddy and I'm like, his house for what? Like to go sing? He's like, no, he's throwing this wild party. I'm like, oh, okay. So we went from Club Live. It ended at like, the clubs ended at like 3 or 4, not 2, like how out here is. So we waited around the mansion, the Prince's mansion, for about an hour. And then as soon as 6:30 hit, we all got in the car, like a big Uber, and me and all the other girls. Now, mind you, I'm the only black girl. So I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'm about to meet P. Diddy. Oh, you know, like I'm probably gonna have to sing for him. And I just tried to like keep my composure. So we get there and that's when stuff got weird. And that's why they lock up our phones because they know what we see in there. You know, it's he can get in trouble like right now. So basically, so we arrived, security guard. Patted us down. They put our phone in this little bubble case. So the bubble case is closed. They can't get unlocked until we walk out. So as we're in there, the only way of us taking any type of pictures is if we get in the photo booth. He has like a Team Love photo booth or whatever. Take like 4 pictures. So I, you know, got pictures. I still got everything in my Snap too, like the photos, everything. That's all you could get. So I'm walking around or whatever. So one of his sons, I'm not going to say which one, but it was like recruiting like whoever they wanted to go inside the house because the freak off is inside the house and in the backyard. So you have the pool and they're playing loud house music. Like the house music, it makes you feel kind of woozy, first of all, because
My. So she's saying it's in the music. They got something in the music, some kind of vibrations in the music or something. Can you guys hear me? You can't hear me no more? Can you guys still hear me? Like this video, like this video, like this video.
It's like a rave or something. Dun, 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 and it's real loud. So you can't really see nothing, but you're seeing everybody like walking around, drunk, hopping around. It's still 7 a.m. So the sun is like coming up and people are walking around naked, period. Let's get into it. They're walking around naked already and they're in the pool, skinny dipping. And they're drinking mimosas in the pool, but then it's like a waitress walking around giving people drinks, just passing people drinks, you know, and people are just taking them. Me, I don't drink like that, but I'm like an occasional drinker. Like I'll drink if we're partying or whatever, just for that occasion. So, because people are going to keep saying, drink, drink, drink. But I didn't take a drink yet. But I just had it in my hand. So one of the sons seen me walking, mind you, I'm with other girls, but we split up. So I was walking with one girl. She's a Puerto Rican girl. So P. Diddy's son was like, you. And I'm like, me or her? And then he was like, no, you. Come here. So I went to him and he gave me some shoes. So these shoes was like some terry cloth, like robe shoes, white shoes. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with these? He was like, go in the house with these. He was like, everybody who gets these shoes, you get to go in the house. But I'm thinking you could just go in the house if you want to, but everybody can't go in the house. They're literally selectively picking who they want. So
My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. When this is Tania, woman alleged that she went to a Diddy party. When my.
I'm like, well, what about my friend? He was like, no, only you. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm holding the shoes. I'm walking around. You know, I'm a good loyal friend. I'm not going to go inside a house where they say my friend can't go. So we just walking around mingling. But we tripping out, looking at everybody like they off everything smoking and jumping around like hooligans. And so I seen P. Diddy or whatever, and I seen him with the Prince. I'm not going to say what he was doing, but something really, I get real nervous. Something real crazy because I don't like to really expose people. I could talk about me, but when it's about like me.
Girl, then why are we here? What are we doing? What are you doing?
My family, because it's us. But when it's other people, bro, doing something real sexy.
Come on in,
like,
come on in.
You know what you know.
Hey, if you're in the North Hollywood.
Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We don't have much time left, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the video when. Oh, like this video. Remember to support the show. Support. The links are in the chat.
And it's just like, I'm seeing stuff that you see on the movies. This corner, this got going on. This corner, they over here doing this. This corner, they over there having sex. This corner, I'm just going to say, because I don't know what I can say, because I'm not trying to be incriminating myself, but they were dressed up like little Harajuku Barbies.
Like what?
Little people, okay? We're not going to say what type of little people, but like a fetish. And I'm looking like, what are they doing here? Like dressed up, little red lipstick, like they weren't supposed to be there. But I'm just looking like maybe it's some type of production going on. But why would they be at this party at 7 o'clock in the morning with grown people? Like, why would they be here? So I was just like, okay, whatever. Like, but then when I'm looking in this corner, this person laid out, and I'm looking like, what's going on? Then I'm seeing like Instagram models or whatever. I'm like, oh, hey. So I'm kind of getting distracted, feeling like kind of comfortable. Like, she's here. Oh my gosh, she's here. And then I see P. Diddy, you know, walking through the house, like with his eyes on me. Like, you know, like, is this, you know, you see, like, are you agreeing with this? And I don't. Now, mind you, I still got my friend out there. So I walked out of the house and I'm telling her, like, oh my God, bitch. Like, this is, oh my God, she like for real? But I'm just like, I'm not even tripping. Like, oh, well, like, this thing is weird. Like, you know, so I'm really looking at the situation like, I don't even want to be involved in this type of stuff because once I see something, I can't get it out of my mind. And I'm like a hypochondriac. Like, I keep on having flashbacks about it. So, whatever. So, of course, I come out And then here he goes again. And another rapper, well-known rapper, comes and starts feeling on me like, hey, you. So now it just seems like everybody is faded at this point. They're either drunk or on all the drugs, obviously, with this house music. So now I just feel like trapped in. Like, I don't like it. And I know the devil when I see it. Because...
My. But you stay.
By me being so spiritual and tapped in, I know when something is not right. A pretty girl or a guy, they'll sick somebody on you. I take this drink, do this, do that. And then you just feel eyes on you, like watching to see if you're going to do it, when you're going to do it. Supposed to do in Miami, or did we do what we were supposed to do in Miami at this freak off? But because I'm not cooperating with what I see, and I feel like that's what the Illuminati and stuff is about, like a secret society. Like they want to see what you allow, what you cool with, and then next thing you know, boom, take that drink, you're drugged. Take that, you're out of it. Take that pill, because everybody was off something. But you had to be being in that environment like that.
How many people were at this event?
Like hundreds. Even when it was a certain amount outside, but in the house was really crowded. You know what I'm saying? And you would think that, like, it was more people in the house.
And you walked around?
Yeah, I walked around for about 5 minutes. I seen what I need to see. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, sir.
My. So nothing ultimately happened to her at Diddy's freak off parties when, yes, it did. I don't even know why people are giving her a platform, but, you know, go off. I guess she's seen some weird stuff that she don't want to talk about. She's seen some celebrities that she don't want to name. I guess, you know, everybody is, again, any little piece that they can get. Girl. Yes, like this video, and support on the way out. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the content. Until next time, I love you all with the love of Jesus. Adios, and talk to you soon.